My name is Elizabeth Tanner, and today I will be talking about how a high meat diet affects your health and the environment. Did you know that Americans should only consume 84 pounds of meat per person per year, but they consume 3 times that amount at 270 pounds per person per year? Americans are using their resources faster than the sustainable rate. Americans should reduce their daily meat intake because a high meat diet is linked to disease, a higher carbon footprint, and decreased population sustainability. The human body needs nutrients to live, and some of those nutrients come from red meat, pork, chicken. Well, you might be wondering, where am I supposed to get those nutrients if I cut meat out of my diet? This is a big argument of why, especially red meat, is good for you, and people say you should consume it. Vitamins like B12, iron, and zinc all come from meat. But according to a 2018 article from sciencemag.org, you can get all of those nutrients and vitamins from whole grains, nuts and seeds, fruits and vegetables. The big one that people worry about is a vitamin B12 deficiency, but breakfast cereals have been found to have this vitamin. According to a 2013 article from the NIH, non-vegetarians were 74% more likely to develop diabetes, and vegetarians have a 24% lower risk for heart disease than meat eaters. It is no secret that our planet is in need of dire change, but you're probably wondering now, how do I do that? Well, meat production, and especially livestock, has a huge percentage of the greenhouse gas emissions. And to decrease your carbon footprint, you can decrease your meat intake. Almost 1/3 of all meat that is made in the United States is wasted. So that means that 1/3 of those emissions that are harming our environment are for no reason. Just by adapting to a lower meat diet, not cutting out meat, you can reduce your carbon footprint immensely. A study done in 1970 in the UK shows men with a regular meat eating diet have a 54% higher carbon footprint than those men with a vegetarian diet. That same study shows that they have a 99% greater carbon footprint than vegans. According to a 2020 article from Peace Quarters, the first step in reducing your local carbon footprint is choosing local food sources. Get your meat from a local butcher because you will save less emissions from transportation, shipping, gas. Also, consuming local food and fish will lower your emissions. You can decrease your meat you consume every day, and this will lower it a lot. Climate change is not the only problem. The way we are living is not sustainable forever. The livestock industry is cause of deforestation all over the world. And according to a 2013 article on sustainability, there are 5 times the amount of livestock living in the US than people, and those livestock take more resources than people. That same article found that the grains used to feed livestock could feed 840 million Americans following a plant-based diet. The United States is using every resource we have to feed livestock, and it will run out unless if a lower meat diet is adapted by Americans. Now, to try out my own research, for the last week I have been not eating meat. And it is very livable. It was not hard. I cut out meat entirely, but it was not hard to choose meals. I know that going forward from this research, choosing a lower meat diet is not a question for me.